about challengers, city elections. We need change. We need change, Brendan Milligan. And I think that now the three of us should attempt to make a case for every single incumbent running for election. And we'll see if we can do it in 13 minutes. Joe O'Brien. Joe O'Brien, para alcalde.
Are we making cases for challengers or for incumbents?
We're making cases for every single challenger. Joe O'Brien.
You kept saying incumbents.
Oh, I'm sorry, not incumbent. Challenger.
I was getting worried there.
Joe O'Brien for mayor. He supports equal quality education for your children, job development for everyone, increased public safety in our neighborhoods, a better transportation system.
And he does all of that in Spanish.
He's bilingual also. I don't know. You should vote for Joe O'Brien because he knows about politics. He's been involved in politics in the city for a long time. He's a Worcester boy. He does know these people higher up in the system, like the lieutenant governor and our congressman, and it can't hurt to have somebody like that in City Hall.
And it'll make Rosalie Torrea upset.
It'll make Rosalie Torrea go insane. That's a great point.
Or give her something more to write about.
Jeff Barnard actually today on his blog said that he was going to vote for Connie Lukes to spite the Telegram and Gazette, which is the oddest reason I've ever seen anyone doing anything to spite the Telegram and Gazette. Jeff, rethink that one, man. Emmanuel Cicelanos. Why should we vote for him?
He has a creative. He's probably the most creative speaker that we have going as a challenger. His use of words. I have no idea what the guy's ever talking about, but he uses words in such a beautiful fashion that it will be a never-ending source of entertainment at future council meetings.
And basically, with the incumbents we would have left over now, we would have pretty close to zero entertaining speakers with Rosen going away.
And Emilio, he actually just brings art in the form of words to the council.
Kola Akindele.
Kola actually won me over at one of the chamber debates, and he may have said the same thing here, that he grew up in Worcester and was always unhappy with the way things were run, left Worcester for a number of years, and when he came back, the very same people were still running the city. And I think that kind of speaks for itself. If you have any problems with the way things are going around here, you can only look in one direction. That's towards our elected and appointed officials. And if they've been the same people that have been around since we were all kids, they got to go.
And I have to say, this may be a weird thing to judge people on. I tend to judge people on how they run their campaign for how they'll operate as a city councilor. Man, his signs are everywhere of all the challengers, except for maybe Joe O'Brien, the most impressive, especially for a guy who's
no name recognition. He doesn't.
No name recognition.
He's not a local celebrity. He's not a local personality. He just kind of came out for this campaign, his first campaign, and yeah, he's got some major distribution.
We got 11 minutes. Mary Keefe. Mary Keefe. Who could be more part of a neighborhood than Mary Keefe? The Neighborhood Network Center in the Piedmont neighborhood. If you're not from the Piedmont, you may not know Mary that well. You should vote for her because she knows how to deal with things from a grassroots level. We need a couple of people on the city council who know how to sort of talk to the people and then make a decision rather than vice versa. Stephen Buchalter.
Really big signs.
Successful. He's built a successful business. He knows how to get things done. Bill McCarthy. Oh, I don't know if you have any reasons to vote for Bill McCarthy. I have reasons to vote for Bill McCarthy.
He's just super entertaining. I think that's it right there. I mean, he can say things that are ridiculous with a smile on his face, knowing full well that he's saying ridiculous things, and he still makes them sound somewhat serious.
He no longer has a video on the front page of his campaign website about him speaking at a Tea Party event, but he used to, and now it's awesome because we need somebody. We have a lot of half-assed Republicans and conservatives on the city council. We need somebody who, for example, can seriously ask, was Obama born in America?
We need someone who can bring the crazy.
If he was, where's the videotape? Where's the videotape, people? Costello versus Smith, District 1?
District 1.
Why should we vote for Joe Costello over Josh Smith?
I don't know.
The roads in every time I bike through District 1, the roads are terrible. Josh Smith, you alienated the city manager or something, I don't know. We need new blood. We need somebody who can get the streets and sidewalks repaired in District 1.
Maybe a good argument could be that Joff hates Asian longhorn beetles, and Joe seems to not hate them nearly as much. And we need more love in the city.
Coexistence. We need to learn to coexist with the beetles because they're not going away. District 2, Councilor Palpatine. I'm going to say you should vote for anybody but him, because when he shoots the lightning bolts out of the...
It's mean, but there's nobody running over there, so you're just going to have to do a write-in.
Yeah, it would be awesome. I have to say, in these ones...
Gary Vecchio, that would be interesting.
Gary Vecchio?
Yeah.
Okay. District 3, Clancy versus Bashai, Frank Bashai.
Frank has much better glasses. He's got really nice designer glasses.
And he's also got those in a huge picture on the front page of his website. District 4, Ross versus Haller. All right, we should be able to make a case here, because this is an actual race.
I have to stay impartial on this one because I'm moderating a debate between the two of them next Monday, so I'm going to let you handle this.
All right, well, I'm videoing this debate. By the way, I videoed the school committee debate that you moderated, you and Gary Rosen moderated, and then my videotape broke.
Yes.
And then just last night I fixed it, so maybe I'll get this up before. If I don't get this up before the election, obviously I'm not putting this online. Maybe I'll be able to do that. Barbara Haller has served the district. She's worked hard for a number of years. Barbara's done what she's going to do. It's time to bring in somebody who's got a new perspective on things. Grace has a very good understanding of the fact that so many of District 4's problems come from the pattern of home ownership there. It's a pattern that may not be easy to change. It may not be impossible to change, but it should be the beginning of all these different solutions. Grace is also somebody who's like totally coming, like as steeped into grassroots stuff as anybody. So Grace is somebody who, whatever ideas she thinks should happen for the district, is absolutely somebody who's first is out there like talking to people, saying like, what can we actually make happen? What do the people want to have happen? She's also very effective at working at the state level. That's why you should vote for Grace Ross over Barbara. It's just time to switch it up a little bit. Vote for Barbara next time. Bill Eddy. Let me say this. You know why you should vote against Bill Eddy? His own campaign sign is a cry for help. Do not vote for me, says Bill Eddy. City School Committee. We have 7 minutes. Rob Diaz. He's from New Jersey.
I like New Jersey. It's close to New York. I love New York.
So you're allowed to comment on this. You moderated the debate, but now it's over.
I just like I like for the school committee. You know, there are some incumbents that I think have done a spectacular job, but there's always room for new blood when it comes to the schools, especially. He's got kids in the schools. Yeah, he's from New Jersey.
The camera's shaking because we're so cold here.
I'm not nervous.
It's just the wind.
Freezing.
It's just the wind. It's not even that cold. Oh, thanks. It's too late.
Can you light a fire while you're sitting on
That's what we need to do. Tracy Novick. Why should people vote for Tracy Novick?
Because she may actually know more about public school systems than Brian O'Connell, and that's really, really impressive. She's like an encyclopedia when it comes to ed reform and Mass General Law regarding the schools.
And again, I think somebody with a strong and different perspective. We just need that. You know, it's not to say we need everybody to be Tracy Novick or everybody to be any of these people on the council or on the.
To let us use her living room, so we wouldn't be out here in this wind.
She's also our friend. Full disclosure. Diana Biancaria. Why should people vote for her?
Because she's a challenger.
Doesn't she have? She has had kids in the school. She has.
I believe so. She actually worked with the school department as well too.
So she has her own different perspective.
She has an insider's perspective on the public schools.
We need some, not all, but possibly some insiders.
It's nice to know what's going on in there.
There you go. Well, there you go. That's why you should vote for every single challenger.
We may have just thrown the race for every single challenger.